Yo, only haters, we back. I am in the building once again with my guy P. The NFL week 1 is in the books. It's finally back. It feels great to have football back for many reasons. Spending my Sunday at the TV, playing some DFS, playing all my year-round leagues. I mean, there's simply nothing like it. We have week 2 of the college season. It's pretty big games, that'll heat up, though, as we get deeper into the season. LeBron coming out. He's tired of the disrespect. That man's assembling the Avengers. We got a lot to get to. So, P, how you living, man, after this weekend?
Living good. Sad day for the NFL on Sunday, man. I know I got on here gassing up my squad, which I'm still gonna do. I don't know why people was hitting me up after week 1 talking about, oh, look at the Panthers. Bro, I'm still gonna gas up my squad. It's my squad. But as a person, I'm good. I'm great, and I hope you're doing great. But I want to hear from you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. UNC giving me a heart attack on Saturday for no reason at all. The Patriots lost, but there was a lot of promising things to take away from that game. So playing against a really good Eagles squad. I mean, yeah, man, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was some messy football this weekend. I mean,
it was
the first half specifically of all the Sunday games was it was tough to watch, man. A lot of turnovers, just a lot of rusty football. But obviously, it won't stay like that. So, before we get into what happened in NFL Week 1, it's time for our weekly spotlight, man. I'll go first. My first weekly spotlight is UNC. They just got the same issues, man. They play down to their competition level. Like, that's no slight to App. App is a good program. They play hard. They're well coached. They were super prepared for this game. But at the end of the day, UNC is 10 times more talented because App just doesn't have the same type of roster as the past. They were 18-point favorites at home. Last year, I understood the struggle. Like, we were 3-point underdogs at App last year. We're 18-point favorites at home this year. You play down to the comp level. You're down. You need a fourth quarter comeback. You need a Drake May drive. You needed a lot of things to go right to be the team that you should have taken care of business pretty easily. So, yeah, it's the life of being a UNC football fan continues to be stressful, and it sucks. But, yeah, at least they got out of there with a win.
They got out of there with a W. That's all that matters. Before I get into mine, I do want to pick up off you a little bit. I just think UNC need to unleash. I mean, the running game is going so great, but I would still like for them to unleash Drake May a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Let that man, utilize his talents a little bit more. The play calling just seems so bland. But I don't know, bro. I think they'll be fine, but it ain't going to be like we thought it was going to be. Like, we was looking at the schedules last week. It was like they should cruise to 10. It might be a long, bumpy road to 10, but I think they're going to get there regardless. So that is a good first weekly spotlight.
There's a couple things that I want to point out. A couple people in particular that I know that are irrational Drake May haters. Was he good on Saturday? No. But there are a couple things that you have to look at, which is, one, Phil Longo's not the OC anymore. Chip Lindsey is. Phil Longo runs an air raid. Drake May was 5th in all of college football in completions 20-plus yards downfield last year. He was like top 15, whatever, in attempts per game. He had 73 attempts through the first 2 games last year. He's only at 62 this year. Chip Lindsey runs a balanced scheme. Phil Longo runs an air raid. So that's part of why the numbers aren't there. 2, last year, Josh Downs missed time, but he had Josh Downs and Antoine Green. Antoine Green was a legitimate downfield threat. Josh Downs was the sure hand slot guy. That was supposed to be Tez Walker this year. He was supposed to fill that Antoine Green role. He got deemed ineligible. You can clearly tell they don't have a downfield target. My guy, J.J. Jones, has had a pretty good start to the year, and he's been the downfield guy, but he doesn't have the breakaway speed like they have with Antoine or like they would have with Tez. Not having that downfield threat is definitely hurting him. That being said, like, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, like, this year was always going to look different because the offensive coordinator and the lack of weapons is just kind of amplifying that. But yeah, that's all I got to say. People just don't know, man. They don't know the details.
My boy O. Howard, man. My boy O. Howard, boy, he's something. I'm watching the game, man. I don't know what it is. He cooking. He has mad agility. He can run downhill. He finds the holes. He attacks those. If it wasn't for him, we'd be having a totally different conversation right now. A totally different conversation. So shout out to him, because running backs, once again, JK, running backs don't get enough love. So I'm here to express that love for my running back. So shout out to you, bro, for sure. Now, I had a different weekly spotlight, but I do have a college football one, which is good, and that's Caleb Williams, because we didn't touch on him last week. The man looks unstoppable again. I don't know. The competition is weak, but every time you turn on USC, he is doing something absolutely phenomenal, yo. So I feel like the hype just real with him, bro. The hype is just real with him. I don't think they're going to be like a playoff team, to be honest. I don't think they will be. The offensive line is trash. I don't know. Then again, they might, because who would I have in my top four, I think? Who would you have in your top four, you would say, right? Like by the end of it, you would think. I don't know if USC cracks the 4. They might.
I mean, it really just depends, like, because it's a mixture. Caleb Williams is obviously insane. And right now, he's the best quarterback in the nation. But it's a mixture of that and the schedule being pretty easy so far. So, like, we don't really know what they're made of. I know they have to play Notre Dame, which is going to be tough.
Another running back over there that I love.
I mean, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, the rankings were a little bit shaken up this week because Alabama got dropped off. But if I'm being real, my 4 right now would be Georgia, Michigan, Texas. Texas is like that, bro, and Florida State. So USC will be on the outside looking in. But
okay, that's a good 4.
Because Georgia and Michigan were there in the playoff last year. They haven't lost. If they continue to win, they'll be there. And then Florida State and Texas are both really good, and they both have marquee wins. So that's why I don't know, man. The USC situation is tough because, like, outside of Oregon, oh shit, if they play Colorado,
September 30th, man. I'm thinking about flying up out of there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about flying out there to watch that, Joe. I'm not gonna lie.
No, dang, that's coming up, bro. That's literally
that's close.
They got their bye this week. Then they play Arizona State. They're gonna kill them. Then they play Colorado. That's a tough game. Then they play Arizona at home. That's a dub. Then they play Notre Dame at Notre Dame. And then they play 12th ranked Utah at home. And then, no, I'm not gonna lie, their schedule's hell, bro. They ain't making the playoffs, bro.
Be in hell.
Bro, they play at Colorado, at Notre Dame, Utah at home, Washington, who's 8th at home, at Oregon, and 24th UCLA at home.
Is UCLA actually like worthy of being 24 though? Or
I mean,
just one of those things?
UCLA is definitely the easiest of those, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Oregon, Utah, Washington, Notre Dame, Colorado, all 5 of those games are absolute hell. Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean,
that's the impressive thing about Caleb right now. Like I said, once again, no comp, but this man, I mean, he ain't turning the ball over or none. Like, he's really, I mean, bro, to be honest, JK, bro almost got 1,000 yards in 2 games. In 12 tugs, right?
3. They played in week 0. That's why,
Three
like, bro,
games.
Shadur's
Three games.
Is it Shadur or Shadar? I can never say that shit right.
I say Door. We're from the South, so Shador. You know what I'm saying? Shador Sanders.
Shador got more, I think, got more yards than anyone, and he's only 2 games in.
2 games in. So yeah, week 0. So he got 3 games. Shador. I mean, they both dogs. They both, regardless, they both gonna be in the Heisman race. But
yeah,
Caleb, something about him, bro. I don't know. Now I feel like they glazing a little bit when they talk about that Mahomes Jones, but it is very similar in terms of how they play, how they move. It's very cool to see. So I just wanted to spotlight him because we didn't spotlight him last week. None of us did because
the
Colorado
bomb he threw this week was nuts. But I will say, like, I am curious to see what they do look like once they get to that. Once they get past Arizona State and the schedule gets hard, I'm excited to see what they look like because he's been great so far, but he's been great against really bad teams. So we're going to see what happens when he starts to play, like when he has to start making plays. You know what I mean?
Adversity.
Like, yeah.
Who don't like to see adversity, bro? Who doesn't like to see?
So we'll see because it's going to be interesting, man. I mean, obviously he's elite. I still think he'll probably finish with he'll still finish with 40 tugs and 6 picks or some shit like that. Like it won't be crazy. My second spotlight is a negative spotlight, and man, look, anyone who watched football last year knew this, but they won the game, but y'all jumped the gun on the Jets without realizing how trash that offensive line was. And that O-line is trash. Respect, bro, bad. Aaron Rodgers, it was a little bit of a freak injury, but the Bills' front 7 is really not that elite. And if you watched that game last night, you would have thought the Bills' front 7 was the damn best D line in the league. The Jets' offensive line was getting flooded, and they're terrible. And somehow Mekhi Becton has still not gotten better. So that's all I really got to say about that.
Bro, don't play. How you get better? You don't play. I mean, they said last night on the cast that, bro, he's played, 1 game?
He's in the
past 33 games? Bro,
he's healthy, bro.
Yeah,
all they could talk about was his damn weight loss.
Oh, it's so sad for Rodgers, man. Y'all know, I mean, low key, JK know more than anybody, bro. That's my guy. I love A-Rod, bro. I can't.
He was glazing A-Rod before he was glazing Mahomes.
A-Rod is my guy, bro. I cannot believe that man got hurt like that. And I mean, if he misses a season, bro, I don't even know what's left for him. I
think he's done.
Yeah, he should probably hang that up, but I don't know how his competitive spirit is. I really don't. He's been teasing retirement for a long, long time, so I really don't think he should come back. But
hey,
I don't know, bro.
All I'm saying,
I don't know, man.
I promise you, bro. Tom Brady's phone gonna be getting a ring today.
I was thinking about that, bro. I was like, yo, TB might really come back out of retirement to go over there, bro. And if he does, let's say hypothetically he does go over there and mess around and win a ring, bro, I would be so sick, bro. I would be so sick, bro.
I mean, the only thing I would say is with all the stuff he's been doing off the field, and going to New England on Sunday, I doubt it, but I'm just saying they're gonna try. They're gonna call him.
They tried before.
Yeah,
so why not?
That. Listen, man, it'd be so comedy, bro. It would be something else for real.
Would it be comedy, or would you feel like he betrayed the Patriots and he went over there and dominated or some shit?
I'm only gonna feel like he betrayed the Patriots if they whoop our ass, to be honest. If we dub them, I'm chilling. Oh, God, dude. It'd be tough. I mean, I hope he doesn't, because with Zach Wilson at the helm, a playoff spot just opened up.
That's how you cover that. I mean, low key, I know we get on topic of the weekly spotlight, but I will say, it may seem, viewers, bro, JK, he gonna disagree anyway. It may seem like I'm a Brady hater. I'm really not. I really don't care about bro like that. I think he is great. I really do. I mean, he's been dominating since we was kids. I'm really not. I will say though, him returning to Foxborough and doing his let's go thing, that low key, I was looking at like, bro, I really like we really not watching Tom Brady play football no more, bro. That's actually kind of crazy. Like, it kind of made me sad a little bit, yo. I'm like, yo, all of our eras of sports are just fading away. And like, I don't know, it was a little different. But as far as the Jets, we was on a podcast, let's say 2 weeks ago. They caught a lot of slander on this pod. They said the defense wasn't elite. They damn sure elite. We seen that. They said that they just not that good of a roster. They damn sure are that good of a roster. So I don't know, bro. They proved a lot of haters wrong. Now, Zach Wilson being the helm changes a lot of stuff, but I do. Honest to God, I don't think I trust Nathaniel Hackett with Zach Wilson. That's probably my only disagreements here, but not disagreements, but my only flaw that I see. But they did what they had to do. If anything, I appreciate the Jets for opening up my Josh Allen narrative even further. But we're gonna get into that later.
What's your second one?
Too. My second one is going back to the Panthers. We got to pay Brian Burns, dog. I don't know how many times. This has been going on too long. Bosa got paid. Chris Jones got paid. And y'all let that man suit up Sunday, which I just want to say shout out to Brian Burns. Bro, you are the most professional star I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. You went out there, suited up, wrist injury, did all that. Just, you know what I'm saying, still being there for your team. And you went out there and put on a show. You had 1.5 sacks. You had 7 tackles, a forced fumble, showing why you the difference maker on the defense. Without him, everything is cooked. So the front office need to just get it together, pay this man, throw all the negative behind us, and get moving with the season. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly we got a lot to work on. We don't need that dwelling in the back of our minds as fans and as other young stars. Because who's next to get paid? Derek Brown, JC, which he just got hurt again. So I don't even know if they're going to pay JC after this. But Derek Brown set up to get paid, and he's going to get a fat bag as well. So we need to go ahead and get everything out of the way. Especially while we got Bryce Young on a rookie deal. This is the time to start paying people. It has to be now. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you. My final one, I hate to say this because, you know, I rock with my guy Izzy the long way, but I got to spotlight Sean Strickland, bro, because
that was UFC?
That was a masterclass, bro. That man, like, I'm not even lying, bro. Like, there was never a moment in that fight where I thought Izzy even had a chance of winning by decision. I knew that whole fight he was going to have to knock bro out. So, I mean.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
I got to give props.
Yeah, bro. I didn't understand the commentary, yo. They're like, oh, it's, you know what I'm saying? It could be 2-2 going into the fifth. I'm like, bro, I don't even think I seen Izzy land, bro. I don't even think I seen him land. And I'm going to go ahead and keep it a stack. I'm not a UFC casual. So, like, I mean, to me, Izzy just don't fight well on his back foot and when he's pressured. Alex was pressuring him. Alex knocked him out. Sean was pressuring him, knocked him out. It seems like if Izzy doesn't have that clear reach, height advantage, it just don't look good in his favor. Now, I will say, Izzy, let me rephrase that. Izzy fighting against people with good defense in pressuring him. I mean, Rob Whittaker is a GOAT, but he's small, so he got to chin check him. Honestly, the second fight or the third, I don't know, they done fought about 15 times in their life, but him and Alex, when he knocked Alex out, he just caught Alex. Alex was pressuring him, hitting him hard. He just caught him. That happens. That happens in a fight. You can catch somebody. Sean pressured him. And I think once Izzy got caught, I don't think he fully I think he just went on autopilot once he got caught because he didn't expect to get caught like that. So I like that spotlight, Jake. I'm proud of you for throwing some UFC in there.
Bro, he was shook, like for real. I mean, Izzy, he wasn't even throwing. Like, Strickland had him so shook and was just applying pressure that Izzy was just kind of chilling. Like, he didn't know what to do. And then when it got to the last 2 minutes of the fifth round, most of the time a fighter knows that I'm losing the fight. I got to get a knockout here to win. Bro, Izzy just straight laid down. He didn't even try to knock Buddy out. He just was.
I mean, I don't even know. Like I said, like I think from a viewer standpoint, he was getting dominated, but I think his corner may have been telling him you may be up on the cards, like just cruise, like you might be up on the cards. He might not have known he needed a knockout. We really don't know what his corner was saying. So commentators are saying the fight was close. His corner might have been saying the fight is close. But for me, even in the 5th round or the last 30 seconds, it clearly like Strickland knew he was going to win because he talking trash, throwing his hands up. So I don't know what was going on in that octagon. But I will say I agree but disagree with DC. Shout out DC. He's a legend of the sport. The middleweight division is in a toss-up, so I'm glad Sean Strickland got the belt because we get to see different matchups. But I do think Izzy should get his rematch immediately because he is the reigning champ. He's been a champ for a minute over there. I mean, not really because he lost and got the belt back, but you know what I'm saying. So I think he should get his immediate rematch, but I don't know what they're going to do after this. I really don't. But I do like that weekly spotlight. My third one, I'm glad you had another sport that's not football because I do too. And I hate to say this. I really do hate to say this. But my third weekly spotlight, I think the 2023 Atlanta Braves are the best baseball team I've ever seen in my life.
Huh.
And I probably will get clipped, and this video will go around for a long time. But with the Mets retooling, getting all the prospects that they have, I think the 2023 Braves literally are the best team I've ever seen in my life. They have 94 wins. We have how many games? We have 18 games left in the MLB season. So at minimum, I think they'll at least get 104 wins. That's winning half of those 18. And they have a chance to get 108, which we haven't seen since the 2018 Red Sox and then the 2022 Dodgers, who won 112, 111. So, bro, Acuna should be MVP of the league. He was the fastest to reach 25 and 50. You got the National League home run leader in Olsen over there. Strider, the best pitcher over there. And they just got a bunch of injuries that's coming back for the playoffs. I don't know what they don't have, bro. They have base runners, they have power, they have their contact hitters. Michael Harris is both. Ozzy is both. Acuna is a god. Olsen's a god. Sean Murphy's a god. Austin Riley's a god. Bro, I don't know what they lack. I
still somehow think they're going to find a way to lose just simply because baseball
is one of those sports.
It's just one of those sports where it's all about getting hot at the right time. And the problem is they've been hot for the whole entire middle to late half of the year. Feel like it's going to fall. But I mean, look, bro, honestly, screw the Braves respectfully because
I'm on that notion for sure.
That 30 for 30 in 10 years about how they were swindling guys that don't understand English or U.S. currency and drugging these dudes to sign these deals is going to hit like crack in the 80s. Because let me tell you something. The fact that they have Albies and Acuna tied up for 16 combined more years and are only paying them $150 million over that 16 years, you're not going to tell me they're not doing something illegal. They're doing something that is not right, bro, because Acuna is one of the best players in the damn world, and he's on an 8-year, $100 million deal, bro. Give me a freaking break. You guys are losers for taking advantage of your players like this. So I don't care if you win 5 World Series with them. You're always going to be losers to me. I'm never going to respect that because you don't pay people and you somehow, bro, you're telling me Atlanta's just such a god tier market that these dudes are like, you know what? Let me take a $250 million pay cut to play here.
Bro, if Acuna had to re-sign somewhere right now, this current day, I will say though, the Braves did get him before he was what he is now, but he was still, when he came in, he was like
he was elite.
He was already elite. He was already like that. But this day and age, if it wasn't for Ohtani, Acuna is the second best player in the MLB right now. Right now, Mike Trout's hurt, all kind of stuff be going on with him. Right now, Acuna is the second best player in the league. Dog, he would have a 400 to 5, bro. Bryce Harper got a 500 mil contract. Let's be honest, like a 400 to 500 mil contract. And Bryce Harper, my favorite player, right? So, Acuna should have 3, 4, 5, 6, anywhere. 100 is crazy, bro. Highway robbery. 100 is crazy.
It's
like
nuts,
they paid him pennies, bro. They paying my boy a Krispy Kreme contract right now.
But see, that's what bothers me is like, it's cool if they end up giving him some like mega extension, fine. But they won't, bro. I'm telling you, they won't. They
his contract
some.
He'll be like, how old would he be? In his 30s?
I don't know, but like, you know how they can like restructure deals like halfway through. At least I don't know, bro. Do something. They running a mattress firm level money laundering scheme over there. I don't know what they got going on,
bro. And forget Oakland. What you doing trading them Sean Murphy for? What you doing?
I'm pretty sure.
What are we doing? Not only him and Matt, bro.
I don't want to. I don't want to say this because it might not be true, but I'm pretty sure Matt Olson is the biggest contract on their roster, at least position players wise.
It might be Austin Riley now.
It might be
because they just re-signed Austin Riley.
Listen, man, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Contract. But why the white boy is getting paid?
Austin Riley, I will admit though, Austin Riley is legitimately tough. But I'll tell you where I would have drew the line. If Dansby Swanson would have got a shitter deal to stay with them, I would have been heated, bro. Like bro, honestly, God,
it's insane, man. Tell me why. You know what? We're gonna move on from this.
You gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad though, because Austin Riley got a 10-year, $212.
Bruh. Oh, 21 million a year, bro. Break the damn bank. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, like, no, man.
They are ridiculous. Know. They are so like, bruh. That's why Freddie Freeman walked, because they're cheap, and somehow they get away with it. I don't understand, bro. Like,
they got Matt Olson on a 8-year, 168. they I don't know, bro. The age, I don't know, bro. They got a god. They have a god.
I think they dead ass over there, give bro. People. I think they have these dudes come in for contract talks and literally drug them and make them like sign. Like, bro, there's no way. You're telling me Austin Riley is only worth 21 M's a year? That's just insane. I gotta move on, bro. I can't talk about these.
I'm gonna say last thing that will determine like if they really are drugging people is when it's time to when it's time to pay Spencer Strider.
Yeah.
Well, they already inked them. 6 years, 75 million. Yeah, let's move on.
I'm telling you, bro.
Let's move on.
Listen, that 30 for 30 gonna hit different, bro.
Let's move on, bro. I've never seen a pitcher take a penny deal, bro. I've never seen a pitcher take a penny deal.
It's something different, bro. I don't know what they got going on, what they got in the water over there, but all right. NFL Week 1. We touched a little bit on some NFL stuff with the Jets, but you know, before we get into that, because we do have a couple takes, we're gonna give our biggest Week 1 overreactions. Now, I'm not putting a limit on how many of these we can give. We'll keep it a little brief. But P, start with one of your Week 1 overreactions, man.
All right, shout out to our Twitter page. Make sure you go follow at Multiplicity Media. Sorry, I messed that up. And before we get started, let's have a round of applause for JK. That man doing stuff for us, man. He doing stuff for us. Pat yourself on the back, JK, and I need to see it visually because you really doing big things, man. Shout out to JK, all the work he put in. Y'all don't see all the work he put in off cam, man, but I do. So shout out to him. In that tweet, he brought up the overreactions, and I simply said the Steelers 500 streak will be broken this year.
Yeah. I feel like an idiot forever jumping on the Steelers hype train now. I'm not going to lie.
They had Kenny Pickett in hell. I'll say that. But I don't know. That's my overreaction. Obviously, this is why it's called an overreaction. You know, we're going to clip this up. People going to be like, oh, bro, oh. It's an overreaction. You know what I'm saying? Pull out the dictionary. I don't think they're going to be 500 off Week 1. The performance was terrible. They didn't even put up a fight.
Hey.
Ain't even much to say about that.
I'll keep it in the North. I got like a dual overreaction. All right. the Bengals are actually like in trouble. Now, I don't know if it's because Joe Burrow is truthfully injured, but all I'm gonna say, dog, 142 total yards is insane. It ain't good. It ain't a good look. So I don't know if it's because Burrow really is still injured, but they in trouble. And then my other side of the overreaction from that game, the Browns the best team in the AFC North. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my overreaction because even the Ravens, man, they ain't looked that hot against
They
the
didn't look
Texans.
good. They, didn't look
They
good
really didn't. I know
Apparently,
they didn't
Lamar
have
hurt
Mark
though, right?
Andrews.
Lamar
That
hurt.
like he didn't play, but still, bro, like they didn't look very good. So I don't know. That's my overreaction. The Browns the best team in the North.
Number 2 reaction. Tua played like the best quarterback in the NFL.
Oh my God, bro.
Tua played like the best quarterback in the NFL. That's my week 1 overreaction. And a dual one. Dialogues might need to be had about Justin Herbert.
Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, bro, he might be a fraud.
I don't want to do it, Herbie. I don't want to do it, but you driving my damn head. What are we doing losing games like this? That defense still be getting cooked. But I mean, a third overreaction for that game. Tyreek Hill might hit 2K.
He might. Or he might hit his kid. What?
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
I just dropped
man.
3 off right there, man.
Insane. I mean, yeah, Herbo was concerning, man. Like, it's like he didn't necessarily do anything wrong. He just didn't do the things he needed to do to win. And that's where it's like
he didn't go win the game. Go win
yeah,
the game.
like he didn't do anything wrong in the sense of he didn't turn the ball over. But like, bro, y'all had 234 rushing yards and you still couldn't get it done, bro. Come on. Come on,
I
man.
don't know, man. They gonna be on my head for the Herbie. I'm glad I didn't get. Luckily, the Panthers played so trash yesterday that I didn't get no phone calls about Justin Herbert yesterday. So that's good.
Yeah. Let's see. Another week 1 overreaction. Jordan Love might be him, bro.
The truth.
I ain't gonna lie.
The truth.
Jordan Love, like, he's good. Like, he's legitimately good. Like,
he's straight.
I know the Bears are kind of a dumpster fire franchise, but
yeah, say that one more time, please.
The Bears are a dumpster fire franchise, but
appreciate that.
Nonetheless, 38-20. He looked poised without his number 1 receiver. Now, if Aaron Jones is out, it does hurt him because I genuinely think A.J. Dillon might be the worst running back I've ever seen. He's the only running back I have ever seen in my life that has no lateral movement. He actually runs 2 tackles. I've never seen any. Bro, did you see the screen? He's the only running back in the world that wouldn't get a first down off that screen. The dude runs 2 tackles. I've never seen anything like it.
I don't know. Najee and him might be cut from the same cloth.
They might, bro.
Najee be doing that BS too. I don't know what he be having going on. Oh, this ain't really an overreaction, but it's something I've been saying for a good amount of years. Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the NFL. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying this, bro. Like my boy is a killer. I don't know what we doing, bro. Like we can talk about Brock Purdy all we want, but when McCaffrey touched the rock and make plays like he's making plays, everything is super easy.
I ain't with that Brock Purdy shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. He balled out a little bit. He definitely hooped. Hooped.
He had a good first half. He threw for 2 tutties. And then Christian McCaffrey, like, bro, it's just like when you have someone like Christian McCaffrey, it's just like, bro didn't even have to do anything in the second half. This man,
he was cruising.
This man McCaffrey come out here hitting his damn circle button, headed to the crib for 75 yards, bro. Like, what? It's still. I mean, I still think that when it comes down to it, I was wrong about the Steelers. It's that simple. They weren't that good. But I think when it comes down to it, you can talk about 49ers weapons. You can talk about that stuff all you want, but they play the Eagles or shit, even the Cowboys. When they play a good defense and another quarterback who is good, they will lose because Brock Purdy is not going to be able to make the plays. You can't go running to dad, Kyle Shanahan, to draw up open receivers the whole time. At some point, you're going to have to make plays, and I don't trust him to do that. Like, I just don't.
Like, that's a fair assessment. I feel like it's fair, but at the end of the day, all he got to do is do what he has to do. He don't got to do much. If he just stick to what he got to do, then he'd be fine. There ain't no plays to make because you got players all over the field that makes those plays for you. So it's like he's in the best situation possible. All Brock Purdy has to do is just be a better Jimmy G. That's it. All you got to do is game manage. But the problem that Jimmy G had was he just couldn't make those occasional throws. I feel like Brock Purdy can make those occasional throws. He's showing he can make those occasional throws in that small sample size. I think they good. I think they straight. My last overreaction is, it's a two-parter, but it's my last one. The Seahawks and the Broncos, once again, y'all overrated the shit. I don't know what to tell y'all. Bro. Y'all overrated as hell. Dropping an L to the Raiders is crazy right now, bro. That is crazy beyond me. And as much shit Sean Payton been talking this whole offseason about Hackett, about these other teams, you came out here and got dubbed. Not a good look, brother.
All I want to say, I need to see some respect put on Matthew Stafford's name. That man dead went out there with worse weapons than even what Mahomes had. Like, who knew who Puka Nacua was before this week? Like, let's be real. Bruh's two receivers were Puka Nacua and Tutu Atwell. You got Puka and Tutu. That shit sounded like a kid's show.
It was some voodoo magic. That's what happened. It was a whole lot of bibbidi bobbidi booing going on.
And this man sound like he played for one of the teams that cooked Team USA, man. I mean, God Almighty.
He over there with Juju Jean, though.
Hey, he basically got Juju Jean. I'm just saying, bro. When they get Cooper Kupp back,
you think Cam Akers might really be trash?
Kyron Williams is better than Cam Akers, bro.
Cam Akers had 22 carries for 27 yards, bro. That he really might be guard. I'm gonna be honest. This is why, like I said, bro, before we even wrap this up and start getting on somebody else, because I can't wait to get on him. That's why I saved him. Ain't no overreaction. It's overreaction, man. It's just overreactions. So don't harp too much on what we saying. Some of it's true, some of it could pan out to be true, but this is why it's overreactions, right?
JK? Yeah, we're half truthing. We're like telling a little bit of the truth, but adding some cap to it, because that's what an overreaction is. So I'm gonna actually give you my last overreaction, so you can have a perfect segue into yours. Even though to you it's not an overreaction, like I still think to the public it would be. So, all right, my last overreaction before I let P go off on his tear is the Jets the best defense in the league, bro. I'm just be honest. They some menaces. Like, obviously, that is an overreaction because the 49ers defense is insane. Like, I got to show a little bit of bias because the Patriots only allowed one touchdown to the Eagles, and that was when Ezekiel Elliott fumbled and they got the ball on our 26. We basically held their offense in check the rest of the time. There's a lot of good defenses, but I don't know, man. The Jets, the fact that their defense was so good that they won that game with Zach Wilson, something special.
They got to gift wrap the dub because of one man. Because of one man that y'all love to glaze in the national media, boy. Joshua Allen, bring that ass here. You've been overrated. You still overrated. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell the people. I've been saying it. I don't know how much more we got to do for bruh. I remember JK. I remember the good old days, right? You kicking back, you watching TV, you watching great football. It's going into overtime. Mahomes does what he does. What do we hear? We didn't get a chance to get the ball. We didn't get a chance to get the ball. So what did the NFL do? Okay, you're right. Josh Allen, you played damn near perfect. We're gonna give you overtime rules now. Bruh still ain't won a damn overtime game. He 0-5. He only got 4 playoff wins. And those playoff wins consisted of some BS. Yo, their playoff wins, he beat Phillip Rivers with the Colts. He beat Skylar Thompson with the Dolphins. He beat the Ravens, where the Ravens only scored 3 points. And who was their last dub on? I don't even remember who the last dub was. I know he got 4, but I know he didn't do much. I know the defense carried him to 2 dubs.
Oh, it was when they absolutely smoked the rookie Mac Jones Patriots.
I knew you remember that. I knew you remember that, right? They smoked him. And Mac Jones was a rookie. So like, bro, what are we on? He turns the ball over too much. Okay, here's a stat for y'all. This man, since week 1 of 2022, this is last year. 37 interceptions / fumbles. Oh my God.
That's insane, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Look, this is the thing though. Like, I feel like when people hear me talk about people, they be like, bro, you hating. First of all, this only haters is all we do. So forget all that. Number 2, I don't even hate Josh Allen. He's dummy talented. I'll admit that. Once again, refer back to my article. I had him in my top 5 quarterbacks. I had him at 4. Why was he at 4? The turnovers. Too much hero ball. Even yesterday, without the turnovers, JK, something that you don't like about him. This man is running 2 people, trying to hurdle, bro, what are you doing, bro? Protect yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just unwarranted errors for him.
For
I don't
me,
understand it.
It's like he's a lot like Brett Favre, like genuinely. Like he loves to chuck the ball downfield and make reckless decisions. And he also, the reason that people do love Josh Allen so much is because when it looks good, it looks really damn good. But the problem is when it looks bad, there's few things worse. So it's like, that's the problem with him, is he's so polar opposite, and he's on the extreme ends of the spectrum. And I don't mean mentally. I know you could get that confused after watching him last night, but he's on the opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of he either literally looks like the best quarterback in the league, or he looks like a complete idiot who's never played a down of football in his life. So it's like, bro, 4 turnovers when the team's star opposing quarterback goes down on like the 4th or 5th play of the game, whatever it was, and you throw 3 picks, your team's up 13-3, you throw 3 picks, and you fumble. I mean, there's no excuse for that. And I mean, he's probably gonna get crucified today, but he's just got to be better, man. Like,
it's time to wake up, bro. And all them things that y'all hate about these other quarterbacks, the Dak Prescotts of the world, I don't even know. I mean, really just Dak, because Dak the only other turnover machine outside of Josh Allen, because you know what, they're number 1 and number 2, which is crazy. But all the flack Dak catch for throwing interceptions, Josh Allen don't catch none of that, none of them strays over there. Bro, we gotta wake up, bro. We gotta realize this is my problem with Josh Allen. Once we start coming into a season every single year, JK, once we come into a year where we say he's gonna win MVP, he's gonna win MVP, he's gonna win MVP, and he plays himself out of the MVP race every single year, why do we not talk about these things, bro? Why do we not do this? That's always been my problem with Josh Allen. When he got drafted, y'all immediately said, oh, he's like Cam Newton, this, that. Oh, he has all the traits. This, that. At least Cam won a damn MVP. Can this man win an MVP? Can he win a bowl? Can he do something without playing himself out of it? Now, granted, I know a lot of people say Cam only had 2 good years in the league. Josh Allen is leaps and bounds ahead of him. Cool, you can have that opinion. I really don't care. But before you start comparing him to his peers in Mahomes and the Burrows of the world, now Burrow didn't have a good performance, but he's still better than Josh Allen to me. Like he is. We got to see him do something else. I don't know if it's because he lost Dable. I don't know if it's because of that. I don't know what's going on with him. He just plays too much hero ball in his head. You can't do everything by yourself, bro. And James Cook was cooking. So it's like, bro, you had other people on the field that was willing to do things, but you just wasn't. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand what he had going.
Yeah, it's
I don't
tough.
understand it.
I mean, obviously, I'd still love to have Josh Allen on my team, but
oh God,
the turnovers are just
it's
they're
bad,
tough.
bro.
They're tough, man.
It's
So
bad.
just real quick before we get into Team USA, just give like a quick little minute rant of how you felt about the Panthers first game.
Quick minute rant. Okay.
All right, this actually we're gonna make this fun, bro.
Timer.
I'm gonna pull up the timer.
Here we go.
All right,
And
we starting in 3, 2, 1.
shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Shout out Cat Crave. If y'all read my article, man, I broke down the top 5 players that the Panthers should keep quiet. One of those players was Jesse Bates. Once again, he showed why he was a top 5 safety. It was crazy. Bryce Young is going to be fine, y'all. Do not overreact. He's a rookie. Shit happens, right? Honestly, the Panthers need more damn receivers. It's hard for a rookie quarterback to have a good performance if your receivers can't create any separation. He has to hold the ball long, and then it just warrants bad decisions. I'm okay with that. I can live. Miles Sanders didn't look terrible. He had a bad fumble. I can live with that. Chuba looked okay. The defense looked solid, boy. We really didn't give up nothing. I hope J.C. Horn is okay because he's a big part of it. We can't have C.J. Henderson and Keith Taylor running around on the field. Can't do that. Another takeaway from that game, Bijan. He's the truth. I'm not going to lie. He's really a stud. Overall, week 2 should be fun. The Saints didn't even look that good, but I think the Panthers are going to be okay. It might not be what we thought it was, but it's going to be a long road, but overall, they're going to be straight.
All right.
How much time was that?
1 minute and 2 seconds. You're right there.
I'm good, boy.
All right. Now you can time me. You can time me going on my Patriots. 1 minute. 1 minute little tear.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm nice as hell, and I threw some Falcons love in there. Honestly, fuck the Falcons though, bro. Don't come on our channel talking all that rah-rah. I didn't forget about y'all. It's real easy to talk whenever something already happens, right? This is why predictions are a thing. You got to talk before and not after. So forget all y'all haters, man. But I like that y'all hating though. That's the show. Hold on, JK.
Facts. Got to.
All right, we gonna do a. You want to do a stopwatch? You want to do a timer?
It don't matter to me.
You know what? We're going to do a stopwatch because I didn't hear you ding. And I'll just let you know in a minute go. In 3, 2, 1.
All right. So, the Eagles that were in the Super Bowl last year, real tough opponent. They come into Foxborough. We started the game as bad as you could start the game. Mac throws a pick 6 on an awful throw, but he bounces back, goes for 303 tuds the rest of the game. He looked really good. We fumbled. They got up 16-0. I thought we were going to get obliterated like 35-0. That did not happen, actually. The defense was stellar. They only gave up 1 touchdown, and it was on the Zeke fumble when they got the ball at our 26. The offense looked much improved in Bill O'Brien's scheme. Kendrick Bourne looked incredible. I really genuinely think, I'm not saying this team's necessarily going to make the playoffs, but no team is going to walk all over them. They're going to be competitive in every single game they play. Mac looked a lot better after the first drive, and it was a pretty impressive showing to get down 16-0 and then win the rest of the game 20-9 against a team like the Eagles. So I'm excited for week 2.
Boom! 59-39.
Hey, turn me up, man.
All right, you good.
All right. So had to give a little thoughts on our teams, but speaking of teams, the rest of the world and Noah Lyles, y'all messed up, man. Y'all should have just celebrated beating the USA's B2C team, whatever, and kept it moving. But instead, y'all done pissed Bron and Steph and KD and all them off. So now Bron going to assemble the Avengers, and y'all getting 40-piece to every game in the Olympics. It don't matter. You can tell me, oh, but Canada's going to add Jamal Murray. Well, we know Wiggins ain't going to play. He ain't ever played. Canada's going to add Jamal Murray, and Serbia's going to add Jokic. And cool. I don't care. USA is literally 40-piecing every single team they play in the Olympics now because y'all messed up. I'm just,
bro.
like, bro,
Bro, yo, I don't even know, like, bro. I think it's crazy to me, right? Like, y'all messed up so bad. Y'all had Bron texting the ops. He texted Steph and said, yo, let's go run this one more time. let's go run this one more time, bro. And it don't matter who coaching, Curve, Pop, it don't matter, bro. It's time to suit up and
you
get
can
down.
let me coach, and we still
It's time to
everybody
suit
off.
up to get down, bro. So I can't wait to see it. I ain't gonna lie, I was hating at first. I'm like, Bron, you know what I'm saying? We low-key got a chip to win in LA. I don't need you playing too much basketball. You feel me? But it's finna be lit. And it's finna be fireworks. And we finna see people play that it's gonna be nice to see people play. We get to see Bron play with Steph. That actually means something outside of an all-star game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the world messed up, bro. And
Bro,
the word is up a lot of people.
That projected roster,
it's crazy.
Bro.
Crazy.
First off, the guards. Well, it was Steph, Dame, De'Aaron Fox. Who was the other point guard? I don't remember. It was Steph, Dame, De'Aaron Fox, and somebody. Then they had like Booker, Tatum, Bron, KD, AD, Draymond, Bam. Like, bro, the world.
That defense over there finna be cooking.
They
boy.
really like. They just don't know what they're in for, bro. Like,
I wonder, are they gonna have tryouts or they just gonna suit up?
I think they really just, bro. The starting lineup is probably gonna be Steph. Dude, they might. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do, bro, because like they could go so many ways. They could play big as hell and go freaking Steph, Tatum, Bron, KD, and AD. They could just cook everybody. They could also play Steph, Book, Bron, KD, AD. Like, there's so many different ways they could go about this. All I know is it doesn't matter which way they go about it. They're literally cooking. Bro, like, every team that stands in their way is going to get absolutely murdered. Like, that's just literally – LeBron is coming for blood. They're all coming for blood because Noah Lyles disrespected them. They feel like this B to C team that just went and played disrespected them by getting dropped off. So, like –
I ain't gonna lie, bro. All right, I'm gonna say that for most hated, bro. Because that's Dylan Brooks, bro. Come on, bro. What are we on, man?
No, that's what they were saying. They said
Dylan Brooks really the world villain, bro.
They said Dylan Brooks dropped 40 against Team USA, and that was the last straw.
Bron had to call up the Avengers. Bron was on the couch and said, "Oh hell no!" Nah.
This bozo that I just cooked in the playoffs, giving y'all 40.
He said it's time to go to work. And the crazy part is they don't. Bro, Bron still like they don't even got to do much, bro. Y'all just got to be a presence on the court. Like y'all can really like the US can really send the B team. You know what I'm saying? Not even like a B team, but like they could go over there with a Tatum led USA team and go get it done. Bro, I'm fully confident with that.
They could take a Tatum and Booker like 2. And they could go over there and they could win. There'd be some close games, but they could win just because they don't really have the Olympic experience. But you add all these other dudes. Now I will say I do hope Ant is still on the squad because he's him. And I wouldn't be mad if Halliburton is on it, but
I was gonna say I wouldn't be mad if Hallie's on it at all.
But that's the only 2, bro. Everyone else, you can miss me with it. They was talking about. The Knicks Muse Twitter page tweeted Jalen Brunson said he's really considering playing for Team USA or something. And somebody quoted that shit and was like, I'm really considering dropping $1 million on a cars. I don't remember what they said, but they was clowning them. And then there was one about Desmond Bain. And then someone quoted it and said, we assembling the Avengers. He can enjoy his summer.
Like, bro, yeah,
like, come on, bro.
Like, bro, we are like, I mean, come on, bro. We don't need a squad full of Hawkeyes. You feel me?
Jalen Brunson, you just got dropped off in the World Cup, dog.
Like, bro, we don't need you over there, bro. Like, we obviously gonna have a Hawkeye on the squad, but that's why we only got one. That's why we bringing that Tony Starks. We
And
bringing the Hulks. We bringing the Spideys.
The Hawkeye gonna be either a big or it's not gonna be a guard. I'm telling you that
It
right
ain't gonna be no guard, bro. Bro. Like we bringing the whole pack, and I'm not talking 2008 Avengers. I'm talking we bringing Secret Wars event. We bringing Miles Morales. We bringing all them over here.
Bro,
We bringing everybody.
It's about to be wicked for real. Like, I can't wait. Next summer, oh my God. I might have to.
You trying to go to Paris?
Hey, nah, bro.
You trying to go to Paris?
That was the funniest shit, bro. Someone quoted
Gilbert is really right though, because it really is gonna be them. A lot of them in Paris, boy.
Nah, bro. Someone quoted the damn tweet and just posted the song, bro. They posted a screenshot of the song. They said it's about to get wicked.
It's gonna be real wicked.
I feel bad for the rest of the world, to be honest, bro. We might
that Bron USA jersey will be in the collection in the bike.
Hey,
it will be in the collection.
I'm gonna have to snag that Tatum one. All glaze
intended.
All right, that's that. We know what the business is with Team USA. I just love to see it. I love to see that these dudes are fired up, like straight up. That makes me know if they were just going over there, like if USA would have won the gold medal in the FIBA and put all the comments to bed, and then Bron was like, you know what, I'm gonna suit up one last time, I'd have been like, cool. But the fact that I know why they're suiting up one last time is how I know what the business is. Also, Sandy got me weak in the background underneath that comforter. She got that whole thing moving. She a fool, bro.
She said, man, you talking too loud. I'm about to go to sleep.
All right. Week 2 predictions. Just like we did last week, man. Straight up.
Schedule.
We could start doing the spread if you really want to, but I'd rather just pick straight up.
Yeah, I'd rather pick straight up because my spread picks, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's clipped for me.
It was down bad. All right. Vikings, Eagles on Thursday night. Man, the Eagles about to stomp them out probably. After what I saw against the Buccaneers. It's crazy because Kirk and Jettas were actually both like really good, but they somehow only scored 17 points.
Kirk threw a red zone pick that just ruined everything, bro. I don't know, bro. Shout out Jordan Addison once again. 2 weeks ago, he was catching flag, talking about something he can't play the slot. He too slow. Blah 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 blah. Jordan Addison's a dog. I'm not gonna lie. He was out there hitting this little dancey dance.
He is a dog,
and he had fun. The Eagles are definitely gonna win the game. I don't know, man.
This is also the type of game though that the Vikings will notoriously like win when they're not supposed to.
It's prime time, bro. They played in prime time last year, and some devastating shit happened. History tends to repeat itself, so I'm just gonna go with the Eagles. And
that might have to be a showdown slate that I fade, because when you get them ones, when I know Hurts, Jettas, Kurt, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, all about to be expensive as hell. God, dude, I hate it.
KJ Osborne captain line might hit crazy.
Jordan Addison captain might be a lock, depending on who's cheaper. Shit. Give me Nick Muse captain.
Hurry up, Nick.
All right. We'll do it like last week. We'll save our teams for last. Bills, Raiders. I think the Bills will stomp them out. I think Josh Allen will have a comeback game.
Yeah, the Bills should do what they got to do, barring any turnovers from Josh Allen.
Ravens, Bengals. That's a doozy. It's hard for me to not imagine the Bengals offense being better, but also I genuinely think Joe Burrow is still like hurt. For real.
Yeah, I'm going to say Mark Andrews coming back.
If he's back, I got the Ravens.
I say just give me the Ravens to go out on. Yeah, give me the Ravens because they always play the Bengals tight, regardless of Joe Burrow healthy or not. So, but J.K. Dobbins tore his jaw again, bro.
Yeah, he's cooked.
I don't. That division has so many issues, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll take the Ravens. Shout out Zay Flowers though, pure dog.
Oh, he's so good. Then we get what's probably going to be the most exciting game of the week. Chiefs, Jags. I really don't know what way that game's going to go, bro. It's going to be like 41-38, though. That's what I do know. Let me see what the over.
It all depends on. Give me the Chiefs.
The over-under is 51.
Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
Bro, I'm gonna be that one's
Mm.
tough because after what I saw on Thursday, man, like, damn, even if they get Travis Kelce back, bro, like, they gotta get a receiver.
You give me first of all, they got Justin Ross needs to play. I don't know,
Rashee Rice looked good.
yeah, bro. Justin Ross and Rice, they need to be the starting 1 and 2 over there, or the X and Y.
But
for
I don't
sure.
understand. They be hating on Sky Moore for no reason.
Scott Moore had a terrible performance. I'm not gonna lie. That motherfucker was dropping
ever
the ball
get the
too.
ball, bro.
He was dropping the shit out the ball, bro. I don't know. I mean, Scott Moore straight, but he don't need to be. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the fact that you give me Kelce back, and then Chris Jones comes back. That just changes everything right there. Them two alone just changes everything. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jazz came out with a dub, but
it's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, it should be.
I mean,
I'm mad it's at 1 o'clock though. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this at 1 o'clock?
It really depends, like, how good the Chiefs defense really is. Like, if they can even remotely slow down the Jags, they'll kill them. Because the Jags defense is poverty. I mean, shit, Anthony Richardson looked like the best quarterback in the draft class against the Jaguars. I mean, to be honest. All right, Chargers, Titans. Chargers bouncing back, man.
Yeah, give me the Chargers, dog. The Titans,
if they don't,
Tannehill looked terrible.
Oh, bro.
He looked terrible.
That was one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a quarterback. Like, I'm not kidding. He missed.
Somehow they lose by 1.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, he missed so many throws. It was awful.
Might be time to look at Mayo Boy over there.
Yeah.
Might be time to look at Mayo Boy.
It might. Tannehill sucks. All right, this one I'm also excited about. Packers at Atlanta.
No, the Packers, they're going crazy.
The Packers open up as 1.5-point favorites in Atlanta, which is quite surprising. But I'm going to take the Packers too, because like I said, y'all dumbass Falcons fans, Desmond Ridder is not him.
Yeah, if you thought he had it rough against Carolina, the Packers got something for you, dog.
I'm telling you, bro, at some fucking point, excuse my language, he's got to throw for at least 200 damn yards. I mean, he throws for like 115 every game. I just don't like. He's too cautious. He's overly cautious. At some point, you have to make plays for your team. You didn't get in that position on Sunday, so you were able to win. But when it comes down to it, and the Packers come into Atlanta, and it's a one-possession game, and he needs to make a play, he won't. And that's just all there is to it. Seahawks, Lions. This one's a good one too, man.
Hey, man.
I actually think
give me the Lions. I'm gonna be honest.
I think I like the Lions too, but
the Lions. If Jahmyr Gibbs gets more touches, it could be a long drug out. See, that's what the Lions do well. They drag games out. They take up the clock, take up the time of possession, and the defense is pretty stellar behind them. And I'm gonna be honest, I'll be the first to say shout out to all the Lions fans because y'all deserve to have some light because y'all been in hell for so damn long. Shout out Aiden. I'll be honest, I was an Aiden Hutchinson kind of a doubter him coming out of college low key, but that dog, he's a dog, bro. Aiden's a dog.
I got some. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it. Colts Texans. If Anthony Richardson doesn't play,
yo, how bad is his shoulder?
I don't know. If he plays, I think the Colts are gonna smoke him.
The offensive line's too bad for the Houston. It's too bad.
It's terrible.
It's too
I really
bad.
didn't think like Stroud wasn't good, but he wasn't awful.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I'll take the Colts. Anyway.
I'll take the Colts.
I really wish they had JT, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I really do.
The Bears in Tampa. I'm gonna go Tampa. I still think Tampa's defense is really good, and like I said, bro, with those weapons and that defense, Baker literally just has to do what he just did on Sunday. Just literally don't turn the ball over and be a game manager, and you're fine.
Yeah, I'll say Tampa as well. They're at home, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as that line plays like they do in Chicago, bro, it'll be hell for Justin Fields. There's not a time he's not running for his life. It's just
this one doesn't even require the Giants are gonna kill the Cardinals, bro. I know they
Yo,
just look
surprisingly,
terrific.
bro, the Cardinals, like, they actually fought, bro, crazy
They did, but I also don't
against
think the
Washington. But yeah,
Commanders are
they're
that good.
like I said, bro, the Cardinals are tanking in broad daylight. And so they don't
Yeah.
take a genius to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take the Giants here for sure.
49ers over the Rams. Now, I
For
do think
sure.
if the Rams had Cooper Kupp, it'd be fun. It'd probably be a fun game.
I think I just outside of the Cowboys, I think the 49ers just look like the best team in football. So
Yeah, the Cowboys look like the best, and I think the 49ers look like the second best. Cowboys going to smoke the Zach Wilson-led Jets. We ain't even got to talk about that. Only way the Jets got a chance in that game is if they got a quarterback before the week's over.
Or unless Dak pull a Dak special and just damn throws the ball to him.
Nah, bro. After
time.
seeing what they just did to that Giants offense, they about to have Zach Wilson.
They gonna have him in hell, but it's the same thing, bro. We got a turnover prone quarterback against a great defense over there. If the defense can keep up, Zach Wilson at least got him in the red zone twice, 3 times at least. So they figure out how to convert in the red zone. The Jets could be straight, but yeah, the Cowboys probably will pack them up. That's how I feel. But I'm not gonna sit here and sleep on. I mean, you got a full week preparation with Zach Wilson. You got to come up. If Saleh is as great as a coach as we think, you got to come up with something. This is how it is. Next man up, bro. Next man up.
Broncos, they should beat the Commanders. I mean, in Denver, Sam Howell's first game in altitude. It's going to be tough. I still like Sam Howell if you under 5K on DraftKings, though. Turn me up.
Turn me up. Give me the Broncos. I can't believe they lost to the Raiders, bro, in broad daylight, though. I can't believe that shit.
I can't either. And then before we get to our teams, the Browns are in Pittsburgh. I think the Browns are going to win, but this also seems like a traditional Steelers spot where they look like dog in week 1 and then look like the best team in the world in week 2.
I'm not going to fall for the trap. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Browns because Deshaun Watson can't play any worse than he possibly just did.
True.
So, therefore, I expect him to come back and win. I think the Browns are going to get off to a crazy. Honestly, my thing with the Browns is they might get off to a crazy start in the division. I mean, I thought they were going to make the playoffs anyway coming into it, but they might get off to a crazy start. But the Bengals need to wake up, man. They can't let this shit get too far ahead.
No.
They need to wake up.
They're you can't build that big of a hole. That's for sure. All right, now to our teams. Monday night, first leg of the doubleheader, Saints-Panthers in Carolina. The Saints did not impress me at all.
God, bro. I want to. But I'm
gonna be honest. I'm still gonna pick the Saints simply because I don't like. I think if this game was in week 5 and Bryce Young was a little more in the rhythm of things, I'd pick the Panthers. But right now, I'm gonna say the Saints.
Unfortunately, Bryce Young has to play against another ball-hawking demon in Marshawn Lattimore. It sucks to say that, but that's not even my main focus. The offense looked bad, but without J.C. Horn, I think they're just going to be in. If they don't get pressure, they're going to be in hell to Olave. So, I mean, the logical thing would be to say the Saints winning, but fuck that. The Panthers back, baby. Week 2 win, man. Week 2 win. I don't care. I'm going with my squad again. I don't care. As long as it's with the Panthers, I'm gonna be irrational. And y'all gonna clip it. Y'all gonna use it against me if they lose again. I don't care, man. I'm going with my squad. It's week 2 at the bank. JK, that's the only thing I'm banking on right now is being in the bank Monday night. Panthers fans don't do this, bro, like y'all do every year. Show up to the bank. Let the guys know y'all there. Get behind them and let's put on a show for the fans and get a win against the division rival. They didn't look great on that side either, man. That's all I'm saying. They didn't look great on that side either. All you got to do is just find a way to get JC on the field. Brian Burns do Brian Burns things. Derek Brown.
They don't have a run game without Kamara.
They don't. But I need Frank Wright to figure out. Hopefully DJ Chark is back too, but I need Frank Wright to figure out how you're going to get these receivers some separation because without that, it's going to be a long night in hell for sure. But logical thing, once again, Saints. But I'm rolling on my squad.
Dolphins, Patriots. This game's going to be fun. It's the Sunday night primetime game. It's going to be a good game. Patriots, Dolphins usually is. You've kind of got a battle of, I think, what's a top 5 defense in the league versus what's definitely a top 5 offense in the league. See how Bill schemes against those speedy receivers. The Dolphins defense isn't very good, and the Patriots offense actually looks surprising. So that's going to be a fun game. Miami's favored by 2.5 in New England. I'm going to say, man, I don't know. I think after seeing Tua in week 1, I think we're about to get a Tua struggle performance, bro. So you already know. Give me the Patriots.
So you're rolling with your squad. This is reasonable. You got to roll with your squad, bro. I'm not going to be mad at that.
Got to.
That offense is too damn much, man.
It is a lot.
It's so hard for me to like bet against the Dolphins because it's like, yo, like it's so much like it's little things that they have to do to be successful, bro. It's just like, yo, get the ball to Waddle or Tyreek and you just fly with it. But with that being said, I'm gonna roll with the Patriots too, man. I just don't trust the Dolphins defense enough. Because we can get 2 Patriots. We can either get that max special we just had where they had to pass the ball, but if the Patriots get out in front early, they can really draw a game out with Zeke or Ramondre and just make it a long, grueling, nasty game. And I just think Bill Belichick got something for Tua. It's just how it is.
Yeah, that's how I
just
feel.
I think he got something for him. But it's gonna take a lot of pressuring. You know, it's gonna take a lot of pressuring to get to Tua. You got to pressure that man. You can't really let them. You can't let them get the ball out to the guys. You can't let them go vertical. You can't let Tyreek and them go vertical. So I think Bill, I'm going to trust Bill's mind. That's just how I feel. I'm going to trust Bill's mind.
Now, I think when they play in Miami's going to win. But all right, that's our week 2 predictions. Y'all know what time it is. We wrapping up the show. So it's time for some most hated, man. P, you want me to go first or you want to go first? What the business is?
You want to go back and forth? How many you got this week?
Like 2 or 3.
I can go back and forth. Well, number 1, I'm gonna start then. Josh Allen, bro. We already went on a rant with you, but bro, figure that shit out, bro. Figure that shit the fuck out. Yo, the league, bro. Honest to God, bro, the league is just better when we have 5 quarterbacks that are just truly like that and truly dominant. And Josh, I like to think that you're one of them, but bro, figure it out, bro. Like you can't be dropping games to backup QBs and like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We get hyped up every year, JK. We get the Mahomes versus Allen, Mahomes versus Burrow. But there ain't going to be none of that if both of them decide they don't want to play on Sundays. So, I mean, I'm tired of that, bro. Like, we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something, bro. You on my most hated list because, bro, it's year after year after year where you come into the year and you're a favorite and you just don't do shit. So, it's tiring. It's tiring.
Well, yeah. No, I get it. I get the concern. My first most hated is everyone that was in the comments of that Atlanta clip. Okay? Because y'all over here taking victory laps talking about, oh, this aged well, or oh, Desmond Ritter's only a bad quarterback because you don't think he's going to be good. No, y'all aren't getting what I'm saying. First off, that was not just directed at week 1. It was directed at the whole season. Every expert has picked the Falcons to win the division, and they showed their flaws. They scored 17 points off turnovers. Okay, Bryce Young's rookie, first start playing against a good defense. He turned the ball over twice. Miles Sanders fumbled. That's the only way you scored. Your offense came out for 220 yards. Fraudulent, and I stand by that. Okay, y'all didn't prove any points by getting in the comments. So I'm sorry, but
literally
your team's still on fraud watch.
Yeah, y'all didn't prove nothing. Like, I mean, and to be fair, they ain't even like y'all watched. If y'all watched the whole pod, we sat here and said the roster outside of Ritter is good. Like I literally said that y'all added 8 new pieces on defense. Y'all added a stud in Bijan. You're like Kyle Pitts is a unicorn. Drake London, he does what he has to do. But the team is straight. Nobody ever said y'all was absolutely garbage. Of course, I'm gonna say y'all trash as hell. My team is on the other side. What else am I supposed to say? So forget all y'all, man. Make sure y'all watch the full pod. I'm tired of telling y'all that. Just don't watch a clip, watch a full pod. My second most hated fantasy football, bro. I got my shit dragged the fuck up this whole week, bro. God damn. There wasn't nobody playing good for me this week, man. Like next year, telling y'all, I'm just gonna be a spectator, bro. I'm tired of the fantasy shit. I'm just gonna be a spectator. I won in my league, my big league last year. I won, bro. I should have rolled off in the sunset, man. Like I'm Peyton Manning in 2015. I should have rolled off in the sunset. But damn, bro. Jamar Chase, he was my third pick. Do something, please. Do something. Should have took Tyreek.
Oh man.
God dang.
This could go a lot of ways. You see, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because I have my little notes written down, but for some reason, Kaylee came in here and grabbed my phone, so now I ain't got my notes, so I have no clue what my most hated were. So I'm trying to think.
Women grabbing your phone, most hated.
That might be most hated. God Almighty. Well, I know one of them had nothing to do with sports. It just randomly hit my mind, and I was like, you know what? I hate that, so I'm gonna put it on my most hated. And that's people who don't wipe down gym equipment. She just handed it back to me, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, Dylan Dennis. He was on there.
Whoa, I ain't had no Dylan Dennis.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why, bro, because he talks all that steam. And then Logan had him stuttering, bro. That's embarrassing.
Apparently it wasn't a full video. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. But he was stuttering anyways. Even if it wasn't back to back like that, that means bro was still stuttering. You cannot be an internet warrior like that and then stutter. I'm sorry.
He wasn't there babbling his words. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Same can be said for Logan Paul. Yo, you really let your woman get drugged to the dirt live once again, broad daylight. If you don't go out there and knock buddy out, if he go in there and talk greasy on your woman and he knock you out, yeah.
No, they both most hated because we still got a whole ass month until this fight happens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wow.
Nobody gonna care by then. I mean, it's just crazy, bro. It's a different level. What else you got?
2K players, bro. Stop using them damn screens, bro. All y'all, bro. All the 2K players who like, oh, I'm nice, and y'all sitting here using a damn screen back and forth. Right, you suck. You're a bozo. I'm sorry. Now I ain't gonna sit here and claim I'm the best in the world. None of that. I ain't gonna claim I'm Tassino on them. Bro, you using a screen going back and forth. You suck. Sell your console. Please. You're butt. Same thing with Madden players. Any Madden player that just sit here and run RPOs all game. You suck. Sell your console. You suck.
Listen, I haven't even played 2K24, but I saw that video of dude green in half court shots, and that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, that takeover shit OD. But I mean,
like, what?
I'm gonna keep it a stat. Most people can't even shoot in 2K this year, so luckily you don't see that too often because you actually have to green the shot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you just suck. You play with screens all day. You play with screens all day, and you run RPOs on Madden. You suck. Once again, I want to reiterate: sell your console, buddy. You suck. Go play Fortnite.
I think that's pretty much all I got, man.
That's pretty much all I got too. Like I said, like that last one really hitting for me right now. I'm really actually steaming over that shit. Like I said, if you want to go hide behind a brick wall, like the badge, go play Fortnite, buddy. Go sit behind a wall then.
I feel like I had developed one while we were talking. And I was like, I'll just save it for later. But I genuinely cannot remember what we were talking about when I said that. So it's going to have to conclude. It was something NFL related, but I don't remember. But yeah, another banger in the books with my guy P. We'll have some sort of guest on something next week. Stay tuned. Don't know who it'll be, but we'll have one. You know the vibes. It's NFL season, so there's always going to be a bunch to talk about. Hopefully our predictions can be right. And yeah, follow Multiplicity on all platforms. We're going to be doing a weekly pick series where we pick 4 game spreads and winners, and then we pick the 2 primetime games. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe, man. It's free. It's easy. Hit me up on Twitter at the @ below. Check out my Chapel Hill Thrill podcast and hit up P on his app, man. Check out his Cat Crave articles. Hit him up. I think, are you still streaming on Kick now?
I ain't even streamed yet, man, but we gonna go, either one, Twitch or Kick.
Go ahead and follow both of them because you don't know which one you're gonna go live on.
Yeah, I don't know yet. It's been 3 months on Twitch though. It's been hell. I don't know what I'm on.
Yeah, and that's another banger, man. So until next time, we'll see y'all. Only haters, we out.